Welcome back to Chalisco Crypto. Yes, welcome. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Happy Sunday once again. You guys are all welcome. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. Welcome. So, guys, you're all welcome. Once again, welcome back to Chalisco Crypto. So let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. You're all welcome. So, guys, welcome once again. So let's look at some of the facts about crypto market. So even if the market is being traded sideways these days, that does not mean that so Bitcoin hasn't still become one of the best performing asset over the past few years. So let's look at some of those factors, some of those data that show that so the future of the crypto market is still here. So it's just a matter of time. So you just need to do, at least, as always, to keep using DCA. Guys, yeah, good evening, guys. You are welcome. You are welcome. So, happy Sunday. So, let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the market. So, guys, even if last month, which is now May, so today is 1st of June, Abi. So, only last month, so Bitcoin had an inflow worth of about $5 billion. So, was a negative month with about $1.5 billion dollars negative outflow last month. So we show that so even if as Bitcoin has about 2 trillion market cap as of today, gold already having about 22 trillion market cap. So for sure, so we are going there. So as you guys can see, so more money coming into Bitcoin than gold. So we show that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Even if El Salvador, they just added 8 Bitcoin last. They just added 8 Bitcoin last week, so which is this week. So El Salvador added more Bitcoin to their portfolio, which we'll be looking at those things right now. And guess what? Who will be buying next? Sailor, which is the CEO of Strategy. So Michael Saylor just posted the MicroStrategy portfolio tracker on their S account. So, and most of you guys know that each time Michael Saylor, which is the CEO of Strategy, posted it on his S account, they usually buy the next day. Yeah, guys, you are welcome. So stay tuned, guys. So we have a lot of fantastic news that show that so the market. So people are still predicting the market at least to 250K. So we'll be looking into that. So which I just think, okay, it will still be possible. At least 200K, you still be possible. So the market is likely coming back up, at least already back up. If we'll be able to, hold $106,000, it will be better. That is because we have a huge support around $106,000 here. So, as you guys can see on my screen, Ross Ulbricht, so which I also played the clip for you guys yesterday. So, as you guys can see on my top name, Ross Ulbricht received about 300 Bitcoin donation. So one of the largest donation that I've ever donated to his Bitcoin address. So after the Bitcoin conference, a lot of people donate to his address. Now his address is now holding about $31 million, which is crazy. So this is the unity which he was speaking about a few days ago. So during Bitcoin conference, so Bitcoiners are so united to the extent. So so now he came out from the prison. So people have to donate to him at least to start a better life once again. Yeah, guys, smash the like, and the subscribe button, man. So let's dive into the market. You are all welcome. Welcome, J-Boy, Vincent, Kingdom, Victoria. You guys are all welcome. Raven, J-Boy, Chris Taben. You guys are all welcome. Jude. So you guys are welcome. So let's dive into the market. Let's see what is happening in the market, guys. So quickly, as you guys can see the market performance. Yeah, once again, happy Sunday. Cheers to you guys, man. It's some Drake, so don't mind. So guys, as you guys can see, so the market is not, a day like today, so slightly coming back up. So have a little volume. At least as you guys can see, Bitcoin is above $5,000 worth again. So it was down to $103,000. So this is about 2-3 days now. So the market is big consolidating, but now it's slightly coming back up. So which is fantastic, which is not bad. So guys, I know it's Sunday. You guys want to go and enjoy the Sunday. So quickly, we wasting so much time. So always share this room with your friends and family. Guess what? Who is buying next? This is Sailor. So Michael Saylor, the CEO of a strategy, posted this on his account. So as you guys can see, the orange line. So the orange line. So this is Bitcoin chart. So their portfolio tracker. So the orange line is each time there at Bitcoin. You can see you be between this space. You know, you don't even see any space here. They have been buying and buying and buying. But this is since 2020. You know, there was adding once in a while, adding once in a while. You can see since since January till now, you know, you can even see that there's no even much space. So he just posted this on S just about a few hours ago. You can see as of today they are still holding a $60 billion worth of Bitcoin. So which is amazing. Which is that is about 580,000 Bitcoin. They are now holding almost about 600,000 Bitcoin. So you can see it here. Orange is my preferred color. So Sailor tomorrow will be announcing that he just added, more Bitcoin to his portfolio. So according to Favor said that Michael Saylor should abduct him. I said not just him. So he should abduct us. And Sailor did not even have a child, according to as I heard that he did not have a child. So that so we should be his next of king. But so we should be his next of king, man. So Sailor, he keep buying and buying. So as of today, still holding about they are still holding they are 580,000 Bitcoin, $60 billion plus. Yeah, favors for sure. So Sailor need to abduct us so that we should be the next of king. So we should, at least we should add more Bitcoin. So guys, as I was saying just now, Los Ubrick just get a donation of $31 million. What about 300? I will be showing it to you guys. So what about 300 Bitcoin? So which is amazing. I can see the chart booming, man. So it's like everybody wants at least Sailor to adopt him. So guys, maybe we will write an email to Sailor. We write a corporate email to Sailor that so we have more children to adopt so that we should inherit some of his Bitcoin. I'm just killing it. So guys, first of all, once again I want to say thank you guys for always tuning in. So at least you guys encourage me every single day to make sure that so at least to be here and always smash the like you guys can see. I'm here every single day to give you guys what is happening in the market. Like most people, their content is that for to buy meme coin or so that at least you should get rich overnight. So one thing is that meme coin, we say most of you guys already understand. Most of you guys who have been crypto for a while understand that so at least this is one of the way at least is meme coin is not an investment. Investing is totally different from trading. So investing is totally different from trading. So one of the way for you to make money without being understanding the market is by investing. So this is why I focus so much in investing. To invest in, you need nothing much. All you just need to do is you just need a portfolio. So at least you need an account with any exchange, Binance or BYBIT. I do use BYBIT, which I have the link in the description. So you just need to do is to click the link in the description of BYBIT. Sign up with BYBIT. Using this year, you can buy $1, $2 worth of Bitcoin, $2 worth of Ethereum, Solana. So which I think the market is already way too up if you follow my stream, which I always tell you guys that, so I will still be buying, but I don't think, it's a good time for now, at least for me to buy more. So it's a good time to take profit if I'm in profit. So guys, this chart over here, this is the chart of inflow and outflow between Bitcoin and gold. So as you guys can see, this is the chart of gold. So this is the chart of Bitcoin. So for the past month, which is just last month here, Bitcoin ETF, so take gold ETF in May, which is May here. So as you can see, Bitcoin ETF had an inflow with about $5.2 billion, when gold had an if outflow, not inflow. God had outflow of about 1.5 billion, almost about 1.6 billion. That is 1.58 billion, as you guys can see on the screen. So we show that, so that was negative last month. Most people selling their gold. You think that money was going into? They was going into Bitcoin. So it was going into Bitcoin. So every time that people realize that, so Bitcoin is still being one of the best performing assets, even if when Peter Schiff, which is the king of gold, he still did not believe. I know that most of you guys already know that Bitcoin is one of the best performing assets. So guys, as you guys can see, more money coming into Bitcoin. So gold still going negative, even if when Ghosty has the market cap of 22 trillion. So we are still going there. Bitcoin market cap is still between 2 trillion. So we show that we still have a long way to go and more money coming into Bitcoin. So we are getting there. So guys, quickly, let's see. This is El Salvador. This is just like with last week. You can see El Salvador just added 8 Bitcoin. They are not buying as like a seller, which is a huge company, a MicroStrategy, which is now rebranded to Strategy. They are not buying as much as Strategy, but they keep adding, even if despite when IMF IMF. So that's why when IMF say that they should not accumulate Bitcoin, but they keep buying. So that's because they know that so Bitcoin is one of the best performing assets for sure. So why would you add Bitcoin to your portfolio at a time like this? It's necessary at least for us all to buy Bitcoin. Everybody need a pieces of it. So it's just a matter of time, at least before we run out, before you will be able to see that so the supply shock will run out, which I also show you guys the supply shock yesterday, which is here, as you guys can see here, that the Bitcoin supply shock. Let me see. I showed you guys this chart yesterday of a Bitcoin supply shock. So which as you can see here is still dropping down like a rocket. So this is the Bitcoin reserve chart, as you guys can see. So Bitcoin exchange reserve is going down like a rocket. So think again. So when this please, the next few years when it finally dry up, when more those exchanges don't have more Bitcoin to please to sell to people, and once again, what will happen then? Once again, you have to remember that even if the OTC market where they are buying from today, it will still dry up. That is when Bitcoin will skyrocket to all-time high. So quickly, guys, this is as you guys can see here for the Bitcoin conference, which I also made a point about this yesterday. So for the Bitcoin conference, which is 2025, the word of the day was freedom, which is this is what Bitcoin stands for. You guys know, even if during my live stream yesterday, I spoke about this that freedom, 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 freedom. So this is what Bitcoin stands for. So the Bitcoin conference, you can see here. So from Bitcoin news. So for the Bitcoin conference 2025, the word to take out there was, freedom. That's because Bitcoin stands for freedom. That was what even if Ross Ublik was preaching. So all about freedom. So what it means, at least for you to to get a freedom. So that take us here, guys. This is Los Ubris. Los Ubris backs 31 million in Bitcoin donation. Guys, just imagine how amazing it is, man. So the Bitcoin community, they are so united. The Bitcoin community are so united, as you guys can see. Los Ubrik, you know, he just get freedom. So after being pardoned by President Trump, yeah, guys, you are welcome. Once again, guys, if you have any question, leave your question on the chat for sure. So after my stream, so I say after my stream. So before the end of the stream, so we do Q&A for sure. Let's do a Q&A before we call it a day once again. So smash the like, share the stream with your friends and family. Keep inviting your friends to join us so we can be able to discuss about Bitcoin and crypto together. As I always say, the journey of Bitcoin is not a journey that we can go alone, so we have to go together with friends and family so that the next few years when Bitcoin will be trading a higher price, which we all know that it will be trading in a higher price. So that is because it's an asset that has a limit supply, has a mass supply. So I focus so much in Bitcoin. Most of you guys, you all know that, so Bitcoin is the head of the cryptocurrency. So once Bitcoin start popping, every other altcoin will follow. So let's say, for example, if Bitcoin, we already have a good pullback. So if Bitcoin head up to like a $110,000, so altcoin, I also have the chart here, which I'll be showing you guys, the altcoins pair, the altcoin bull pair compared to the Bitcoin. So we have a pullback, a little pullback. So and then we have a lower low. So which I'll be showing you guys here. This is the chart. So I just want us to look at this loss rubric here. So this is the chart which will be, at least I will be showing you guys. So, guys, as you guys can see, Ross Ulbricht backs $31 million in Bitcoin. Not that Ross Ulbricht pull out $31 million to buy this Bitcoin, but you all know that the Bitcoin has, most of them are rich as hell, man. People buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was still trading between, $1. And they are holding millions of Bitcoin, millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. People bought, even if $1,000 in Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading $1. So, now people, after his, during the Bitcoin conference, after his speech, so a lot of people made the donation to his address, which you guys can see here. Los Ubris received a 300 Bitcoin worth 31.4 million donation, one of the largest single transaction to his wallet in a year. So which you guys can see here. So you guys can see it here. This is the Ubrix, Los Ubrix. So as you guys can see the donation arm, you can see 300, okay, 300 Bitcoin sitting there worth $31.4 million. What an amazing community, man. So this is the kind of community you want to be with. So the kind of people you want to, associate with. This is why I say, show me your friends. I will show you who you are. So having a good people around you. So nobody will care that, okay, I don't know, maybe even if him himself is holding a huge amount of Bitcoin, which nobody cares, but people have to still raise more money to him so that at least he'll be able to live a better life. So this is why I always say Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay, and it's a community that we have to move together. So we don't need to leave people aside. So that's why even if sometimes I did say, oh, okay, not that I have much. Sometimes I said, okay, you guys, I'm giving out $100. That is because crypto. That is only, or crypto is all about at least giving back to to the people who are around you, giving back to the community. Though, guys, we are just starting. So we are just starting. The time will come, at least, for example, when we say, okay, so we'll be investing at such amount, so which I'll show you. I will be investing such amount. So I went, during the bottom of the market. So okay, if we have 5S, so I will be giving out to the community. So which we are just starting. This is what I want you guys to know. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. It's all about supporting each other and creating a better life, which we all, that is what we all want to see. Please live a better life. So that is the best thing, I think. You don't have to stay working so hard every single day, doing 9 to 5, and you keep getting paid the same paycheck, and you can't even eat good food, or you can't even live a better life. Sailor or Ross. This is Ross Ulbricht. So Ross Ulbricht, the guy that which is here. So the guy that just came out from prison just about a few months ago. So he was the first person to build his project on Bitcoin, which it was called. The project was called. The name was again, which was called Road Risk or something like that. So he was the one that built road list. So it's a project which they was using just like form of an exchange. So which you'll be able to transact a Bitcoin to one another. You'll be able to send Bitcoin across to one or another. So people was now using which I already explained it multiple times here. So people was now using that project back there, at least for bad, for bad illegal things. So that was why he got arrested. So now, so he's the guy on the top name. So now, after he got freedom, so the Bitcoiners now, I played a clip of him to you guys yesterday. So 300 Bitcoin is now sitting on his wallet with about $31 million, at least to live a better life once again. This is him, yeah, once again. Los Ubris Ocean's prison memorials ID card sent for, apart from the donation. So his ID card, his prison ID card gets, as you guys can see here, sold for like 11 Bitcoin, which is amazing. That is almost about another $1.1 million. So so it was optioning all those things. Like for example, his prison card. So option it. As you guys can see, he's sitting with another $1.1 million here. It's crazy, man. And you guys know that people want to have source of things in their house. So say that, oh, okay. So this is Ross Ulbricht's ID card when he was in prison. So someone at least paid such a huge amount for it, which is a level 11 Bitcoin. Level Bitcoin is about $1.1 million dollars as of today, which is huge. Abby. So Bitcoin community is here to stay, guys. So guys, this thing is still going on. The tariff war is still one of the things affecting the market. As you guys can see on the screen, that Europeans are preparing to impose customers after Trump's double stairs tariff to 50%. President Trump is still not giving up. At least still imposing, tariff up and down, which is still affecting the market. We hope that at least, I think that they will resolve all those things. It's just a matter of time. So let's see what next. Okay, Dutch banks once U.S. reverse tax may trigger capital war. Just the same thing. So the tariff war is still going on up and down. So Trump is still saying that still implementing the tariff war in different countries. So guys, so I'm showing you all those measures at least for you to know what is happening in the market. So this is the Bitcoin. This is the altcoins pair, altcoin bull market pair compared to Bitcoin. As you guys can see, so we have a pullback here. So has a pullback here. So at least the market was up. So we have a lower low here. So now we just get rejected. So we show that so the altcoin boom, it just still get rejected here. So the altcoins pop is still not in. So as you guys can see, we just still had a lower low here. So let's see what will happen next. So if at least if we pop up here, if the market we'll be able to up from here. Let's say for example, Bitcoin head up to like $110,000. At least the altcoin at least maybe we may be able to have a good support here. We may be coming back up anytime soon. So this is the chart which I was showing you guys just now. We show that look. So the exchange, there's no much Bitcoin in exchange. Guys, if you are holding a Bitcoin right now, France charges 25 over crypto kidnapping square in Paris. As a crypto holder or Bitcoin holders, like people like those Ross Ulbricht, people like Sailor, So if you are holding a huge amount of Bitcoin, to even disclose it is crazy. Even if in US there is one Italian man, I've had a clip of that. So if I play it in the next few days. What happened is that there is one Italian man just about a few days ago. He got kidnapped. That is because he was holding a huge amount of Bitcoin in US. So he got kidnapped for 17 days with a good torture. That is because those people want to have access to his seed phrase, the private keys. So finally, it got escaped, which is crazy. So if people know that you are holding Bitcoin, you are holding a huge amount of Bitcoin, which you guys know that the Bitcoin price is up right now, and people want to get it take it away from you. So keep your Bitcoin and crypto safe. So not like us, not people like us who don't have, we are just starting investing, so we don't have, as much like that. But as you guys can see, just about last week, it's been going to 2 weeks now. So when multiple people was kidnapped, not just even one person in France. So Bitcoin holders many of them was traced when they was in vacation, they get kidnapped, But at least, as you guys can see now, that France just charges 25 people over the kidnapping. So hope that they get justice. And people was now thinking, okay, what should we do? So and this come in, as you guys can see, insurance companies raises to cover crypto kidnaps and ransoms risk. So the thing is getting crazy. So for this situation, so what should people do? Maybe insurance will be covering all those things, as you guys can see. So let's see. We hope so. At least so that at least people will be fearful for their life. But that does not mean you don't have to, even if insurance have to cover it, please try to make sure you keep your seed free safe. So if you are holding a huge amount of Bitcoin like those big boys. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. This come in, as you guys can see, Bitcoin to 250K. Or to high say that Bitcoin, he made a bold prediction. He still saying that Bitcoin will still be heading up to 250K. So I always say, you know. So you can't really predict the future. You can't predict the market 100%. So let's see, please. So another 100, let's say 100, another 1S from here, which is almost about another 120% from here. So now we're at 20%, we're at 25% from here. Okay, so we hope so. So if the market head up higher, we embrace it. So which is why I always say that the best strategy is by taking profit and invest when the market is in lower price. So which most of you guys already know that. So guys, without be wasting so much time, let's do Q&A, question and answer. The good thing is that Bitcoin is above 105,000 once again. So if we'll be able to hold above $106,000, it will be better. At least, right? Because we have a huge support around there. So quickly, guys, let's do Q&A, question and answer. Man. So we call it a day. If you're watching me from S, aka Twitter, guys, head over to the YouTube channel at Chalisco Crypto. 99% of the time, I can stream to S from this present studio. So the former studio, yes, I was able to stream to S. So if you're watching from S right now, so try to make sure that you head over to the YouTube channel, smash the like and turn on the notification bell so that each time that I'm live, you guys will get notified. We'll be able to discuss about Bitcoin and crypto better. So guys, let's do Q&A. So we call it a happy Sunday once again. So everybody go and enjoy the Sunday. Yeah, Treka. Yes, I welcome. Yes, I welcome. Thank you, guys. Yes, I welcome. Favor, my man. Happy New Month. It's true. It's a new month again, man. Happy New Month. Miraculous. You guys are welcome. Yeah, J boy, same thing. To you. Vincent. Greetings. Kingdom. Chief. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, at least I have to try to keep updating you guys about the market, to just giving you guys the information where we are in the market to know what is happening in the market. So to know where to buy and when to sell. At least when I miss sell, it does not mean that you have to go out from the market entirely. At least to know when to take profit is very, very important to know what is happening in the market. So with these informations alone, you know that okay, it's like it's a good time to when you look at, for example, you always tune in every single day. You don't have to see that, like for example, the fear and greediness. Just like last week here, the fear and greediness was between a 75. You guys can see that now. The fear and greediness is now slightly down. Once again, it's now hovering around 56. We see show that more people have been fearful once again. So you need to look at those data to know what to do in the market. So with those data, you know when to buy and when to sell and when to take profit. Yes, Saturday. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, guys. Good. Thank you. Good. Good. Osita. Favor, for sure, not just only you. Same as me also, Sailor just need to abduct us at least. Even if you did not, at least make you should give us 1%. Abduct us and give us 1% of his net worth. So the other one, if you want to take it along with the seed place, should just transfer 1% of his net worth to one of his Bitcoin accounts, and the other ones. If you want to take the seed phrase along with him, you should take the seed phrase along with him. So and leave the other one for us. Favor say we should write a petition. Now, so it's true, Favor. You are 100% right. Oh. That is the best option. Eh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Favor. Thank you, guys. You guys will always tune in, so we'll be able to discuss Bitcoin. As you guys can see, I don't take so much time, please. Most of the time, let's try to make sure I update you guys about the market, to know what is happening in the market, which is, to me, is necessary to understand, to know what is happening in the market. So, to know what to do, what to buy, and what not to buy. As I always say, my DCA portfolio is coming. So, it's just that I'm still looking the charts. So I think that we're already way too up. So guys, so the market, the Bitcoin, let's say for example, so today we are seeing, as you can see on the screen, we are trading around the $105,200. Even if Bitcoin still deep down from here, at least 50% from here. At least the market is already way too up. Unless you was not here when Bitcoin was trading around the $16,000. So people who think that Bitcoin is down today, those are people who was not here when Bitcoin was trading around the 20,000, when Bitcoin was trading around 16,000, when Bitcoin was trading around the $40,000. So Bitcoin trading above $100,000 today. He's saying, it is huge. Just like as Ross Ulbricht was saying just a few days ago, when he built the Stick Road, which is the first company he built on Bitcoin network. He built the Stick Road. Bitcoin was still trading below 2011. Bitcoin was still trading below $1. So when they got him arrested during 2014, Bitcoin was trading around $200. So now he just get freedom. He now found out that Bitcoin is trading above $100,000. Can you guys imagine that? So Bitcoin is already way too high. So even if we dip back down 50% from here, good. You have to embrace it. It's an opportunity to accumulate more. So people who are fearful right now are people who did not understand the market. So the best strategy is to keep using DCA. So if you are investing for a long term, use DCA, spread the money across the market so that when the market is up, you will be in profit. Yeah, favor for sure. I take, so all those things we kick. Distraction is coming. Something must take the market down. So even if it's not today, it's not tomorrow for sure. Nothing go up forever, which you guys know them. So if anybody tell you that we are not in bull market, the market Bitcoin went from $16,000. We are here. So one thing that has changed is that the boys, the way the Wall Street, if not for the Wall Street, I don't think that we still be trading so high like this. So we have spot Bitcoin ETF, Bitcoin reserve. Multiple countries are now adopting a Bitcoin. So, which years ago they were saying that Bitcoin is, Bitcoin is a scam. Even if Peter Schiff still not believe in Bitcoin, but Peter Schiff, don't forget, Peter Schiff was in Bitcoin conference just a few days ago. So when he was still explaining that why he did not buy Bitcoin, which is totally clear. So Peter Schiff liked Bitcoin. He may still even be accumulating. He explained clearly why he did not buy Bitcoin, why he did not own Bitcoin. That is because he saw Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading around $1, $2, $4. He said Bitcoin is nothing. But he now saw Bitcoin trading around $400. He said that this is asset which I did not buy when it was trading around the $2, $4. But why will I buy it now that is trading around when that is trading around the $400, so that is how it opened its high. A day like today, Bitcoin is trading above $100,000. So which is crazy. So So that is how it will still be looking when Bitcoin will still be trading at $1 million per coin. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Favor. For sure, we will all make it in the crypto space. It's just a matter of time. We are just, we are still early in the market. So Bitcoin and crypto. So we are still early in crypto space. Don't forget that the adoption is going wide every single day. So just about a few days ago, Pakistan also decided that they will be creating a Bitcoin strategic reserve. So all those people haven't started buying yet, and they also said that so there will be use spending that was almost about 2,000. They will be allocating 2,000 megawatts of electricity to mine Bitcoin. So those are more people want to power the Bitcoin network. So which is amazing. Don't forget that we only have 1. That is how many Bitcoin, almost 1.16 million Bitcoin, just 1.6 million Bitcoin for miners to be mined, not even up to 2 million Bitcoin, just 1.6 million Bitcoin that the miners have to mine over the next 100 years to come. So between we only have 21 million Bitcoin that will be in existence forever and ever. Sailor. Marcelo keep buying and buying and buying. Will keep adding more Bitcoin every single day. Favor keep maybe. They should have daughters. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yeah, the court keep rejecting say which is the U.S. president, which is Donald Trump bill. But the guy keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So that's because the court know that most of these things that Trump is doing, to me, so it will bring a war to the neighboring country. So which is not fair. But I think that Trump is pushing for the interest of his people, which is normal. Uh-huh. For the interest of the country. For sure, we always have the bear and bull market. So the bull market is been here for a while. So which even if the bear market come, we still have to embrace it. So the crypto market is always volatile, which you guys know that. So the market is always volatile, but you don't have to be scared that you know. How's you? You are welcome. You are welcome. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay, as you guys can see. So the market is holding strong. So we are slightly coming back up. So now we are above $105,000 once again. So if we'll be able to head up to $106,000, so it will be amazing because we have a huge support around the $106,000. If we'll be able to stay above $106,000, it will be a good time. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. So Bitcoin is here to stay, guys. Every single day, I'm here to keep encouraging you guys to keep using DCAD. It's not a financial advice, but this is what have been working for me over the past few years. So using a DCA for sure has been working. So buy when the market is low. So and sell when the market is up. Selling does not mean that you have to sell up just by taking profit. So that is one of the best strategies. Even people like seller. So which you guys also just now. Seller is sitting with about 60 billion. So with this 16 billion, they are holding about $22 billion in profit since 2020. Michael Saylor start DCA using a DCA dollar cost average. So you guys can see they are sitting with about a huge amount of profit. So we show that using DCA it works. So it does not mean that you must know how to use the trading data. So all you just need is for you to spread your money across the market using a DCA. Even if NFT space too, as I have been showing you guys that even in the NFT space, I go with by dividing your money into four places. 40%, I go with 40% in Bitcoin, 20% in B cap, 20% in the meme cap, like those meme coin. The other 20% going into the NFT space. And some people are still making money in meme coin. That's because if you head over to Desk Screener right now, you find out that so if you're in Desk Screener right now, you find out that there are some meme coin that is up thousands of percent a day. But don't forget that the way they go up thousands of percent, that is how the market still usually dip thousands of percent. So we show that so they are still in Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. More money to make in the market. We are still early. So imagine if you were the person who is holding this 300 Bitcoin, $31 million, which Ross Ulbricht is holding. So guys, let me know on the chat before we go. If you are holding $31 million, just like Ross Ulbricht get $31 million in donation, what you will be doing with that? So it's an amazing, man, to be with the crypto community, the Bitcoin community. So the Bitcoin community is all about helping each other. So which is why Ross Ulbricht was speaking about freedom, unity, and decentralization. So which those three things, this is what Bitcoin stands for. So Bitcoin stands for freedom, stands for decentralization, stands for unity. If the Bitcoin community is not united, for sure, Ross Ulbricht will have get this $31 million donation just in a few days. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Keep staking stacks. Stay humble. Okay, stay humble. Keep staking stacks. Okay. Favor. Buy a house. At least, living a good life is very, very important too. Living it. That is why we are investing in crypto, so that when we finally get rich, eat good food, go to the gym, live a better life, with your friends and family. So, that is why we are investing in crypto. So we are still early in the market. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So guys, keep sharing the stream with your friends and family so that we'll be able to discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent. With Bitcoin and crypto, we shall all achieve a financial freedom together. So just like the big boys who have been investing in crypto over the past few years, just with $1. So if you have bought a Bitcoin in 2011, a day like today, you will be sitting with thousands of dollars. So that's because back then Bitcoin was still trading below $1. And don't be surprised, the next 5 years, Bitcoin will still be at $1 million per coin. So that is how people will be saying that, oh, you were so lucky to buy Bitcoin other $100,000 when Bitcoin was still trading around the $100,000. So guys, I will see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. Tomorrow is Monday. I will still be streaming tomorrow. So that is why make sure your notification bell is on so that each time that I'm live, you guys will get notified. We'll be able to discuss Bitcoin and